study a lesson from A Course in Miracles, followed by Chanting for Peace. Today we're taking part in Enlightened World Network's Rise Up for Peace, and we've had a full day of talking about peace, praying, meditating, and it has been amazing. So hopefully if you didn't catch it live, you can catch some of the replays. And we will end around 10 o'clock tonight, so we still have a bit to go. Right now, we're focusing on our show. I'm here with my co-host, Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
And our beautiful family of Christine Elizabeth,
Hello, everyone.
Auntie Jean,
Hello, welcome.
and Charlie Coons.
Good evening and welcome.
Okay, so we always start going into our hearts. And Karen, would you do that for us tonight, please?
I would be honored. So let's close our eyes. Just slow down the breath. And trust that as you slow down the breath and close your eyes, you're just bringing your awareness back home, bringing your recognition to your original, true, innocent self. The self that has trusted all along and that rests, the self that calls you home when you're out busy about in a world of illusions, in a dream of separation. That innocent self whispers and gets your attention. So feel that love, feel that light, feel that certainty as you allow this time of tenderness and acceptance to the innocence of all creation. Let that love, light, and innocence be transmuted into this time-space reality. Let that love, light, and innocence float into your physical form so that you can be a conduit for love's presence. That your physical form is a manifestation of that love, light, and innocence. Allow it into the crown. Feel that beautiful energy as a violet white light spinning clockwise. And as it spins, recognize, acknowledge, and accept that you are the one mind and that you are opening this invitation and this opportunity to all the names and forms, to all the extensions and expressions of love and light. Feel that as such a beautiful, beautiful invitation. Feel yourself connected with all life, all creation, all one mind. not conflicting wishes, not crashing dreams and illusions, but one mind of love, light, and innocence. Feel that energy floating down in between your eyes, that beautiful indigo, red, and blue swirling energy to see the one eye open, the mind's eye, spiritual eye open to only love, only light, only innocence. Just let go of any ideas, concepts, or visions that you may have seen that give grievances or guilt or judgments, and just let them go, floating away. This is not the vision that you see when you close your eyes. It's only a vision that you're seeing with the body's eyes, and the body's eyes are meant to keep you in the illusion. Keep your eye single on one love, one light, and trust that all is one. Let that float down into your throat. Spinning on the throat is a beautiful liquid blue ball of light. Let it spin, and as it spins, speak the truth. Speak words that are loving and kind, words that uplift, and words that empower and strengthen as they're shared. Share in this vision of eternal peace, eternal joy, eternal love. And let that energy float into your heart. The heart of harmony, the heart of wholeness. Live as wholehearted love's presence. Live as love from this moment forward. We choose as one to live as love, shining the light into the one mind, blessing the vision of the one single eye with peace and harmony and joy without an opposite. Thank you.
That was so beautiful. Thank you. Wow. We choose as one to live as love. I love that line. Well, I feel like this lesson, while it was a little hard to wrap my brain around it, it's very deep. And yet the angels say, nope, it is so simple. It's so simple because we think of ourself as this person in a body, this human being self, but that's not what it's talking about at all. It's the big self, the true self, the one that's only love.
That was my first reaction, Teri, was my brother. Jesus Christ, my brother. You could have made this a little easier for me to understand. And really, it was difficult for me, especially at first, until I remembered what Karen had said yesterday is remember who's the author of this. And so reading the first part, then being in the mind of Christ, that helped me to understand what was being said. So
Mm-hmm.
then the rest of it then helped me to make more sense out of it. But yes, everything happens because we desire it to happen. It, it, it's part of the creation phenomena, if you want to call it that. It's part of that gift. So, Jesus didn't want to, in his human body, this is how I feel, and it's just me, in his human body, would rather not have gone through what he went through, being crucified, having to, and Mary Magdalene brings this out, having to ask Judas to betray him. He would have rather not, but it had to happen. It had to happen because there was a purpose for it. So, yes, it was a difficult one to understand, but I feel richer now for understanding.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I do too, Jean. And I've spoken before about my journey through breast cancer and what happened right after I was diagnosed with it, that I had a face-to-face meeting with Jesus. And,
Mhm.
and he shared with me, that that was difficult. The little self had difficulty with it.
Mhm.
The bigger self that saw the big picture knew that that was something that had to take place, and
Mhm.
he had made that commitment, so he followed through with the commitment. But what a beautiful conversation I have with him, and I'm going to be writing about that when I do get my book out there, hopefully next year, of some of my experiences. But it really helped me to understand more about the little self and the big self. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times when we say that word self or myself, we think in terms of this experience, this human body experience, instead of the bigger picture. Charlie, any words of wisdom?
Seek and you shall find. That's the title of Pam's lesson. And then there's a quote: when you act out of love, good things happen. And that's a quote from Nisha True El Cabello Blanco. And it's a real short lesson, so I'm going to go through it real quick. When I ask can and will questions, can I make more money? Or will I find my soulmate? My mind relies on old lessons from the past. It leafs through my catalog of belief and concludes probably not and doesn't look promising. Anytime I access reality with the question, can I do something? I consult with an old reality. I access old beliefs that my ego has long told me are fact. Human beings are only capable of A, B, C. Lesson 253 says, banish the old energy with the new HSOW. Simply add these three letters to your question. How can I make more money this year? And how can I find my soulmate? Are vastly different questions that produce vastly different results. When I add H-O-W, we enlist the aid of the Holy One, who is more than happy to show us its specialty is bypassing absolute snubbing its nose at the demand, at the damned asshat who pretends to know everything. H-O-W allows me to be still and open to this spanking new possibility. So just go into the house. Don't be asking Ken.
I love how Pam's so lighthearted about everything. She makes the lesson so easily accessible.
Right.
For the complex mind who wants things to be complicated. She makes it so silly. I love Pam.
I like how she goes about it, and usually gives a little story to it.
I love who writes the insights too. I think that whoever's writing the insights, I don't know who that is, but they really do have a beautiful.
I don't know. They're called Pathways of Light, so I'm not sure if it's one person or more than.
It might be. Oh, okay. It might be like an organization that's taking each different person. That's even more fun because it's like a whole different. Each person has a different perspective.
Yeah. Yes, and we have somebody special in the audience.
Hi, Gracie.
Hi, Grace Isis.
Why is she out there?
I don't know. All right, so I'm Chris. Did you want to share something before I read from the insights, honey?
Yeah, I am happy and hope blessed every day and look at life very positive.
Aw, I love that, Chris. Thank you for sharing. So I'm not going to read much. This is a pretty long lesson in the insights, but there were certain paragraphs that struck me. And it said it's important to recognize that the self that is ruler of the universe is not the little self that I associate with a body, a name, and a personality. This little self is a false image of being separate from the will of God. This self that shares God's will is his son, the same as him in every aspect, creating as he creates. Since God is love and nothing else, his son is the extension of love and nothing else. Being only love, his son can only extend love. This is creation. I love that. So I think that from the very get-go in this lesson, they've explained what this means, that it is the self with the bigger vision, the self that is who we truly are and not this human being. So it says, today I will practice allowing myself to remain in peace so that I may hear this loving and gentle voice for God. Remind me that I share his love and I am his love. This is my path to freedom. And it truly is. That's freedom when we understand who we are and that, these things that we go through here, these experiences, it's just that temporary, it's not going to last, and we're here just to learn from it. So I did love this lesson. And we have a beautiful lesson coming up, and Gracie's on the bus.
Yeah, this one's a beautiful one, and there's a little song that Jimmy wrote that I really love, and this one I want to share with you guys so you can have it for tomorrow. So it really sticks in your head. It's like one of those ones that you just it just kind of becomes like a stuck in your head song. So it's Let every voice but God's be still in me. Let every voice but God's be still in me. Let every voice but love be still in me. Father, today I would hear your voice. In deepest silence, I would come to you to hear your voice and to receive your word. I have no prayer but this. I come to you to ask you for the truth. And truth is but your will, which I would share with you today. Today, we let no ego thoughts direct our words or actions. When such thoughts occur, we quietly step back and look at them, and then we let them go. We do not want what they would bring with them, and so we do not choose to keep them. They are silent now, and in the stillness, hallowed by this love, God speaks to us and tells us of our will as we have chosen to remember.
What another beautiful lesson to look forward to.
Yeah, and it's going to be all day long. Tomorrow's Halloween, so let every voice be still and all the chaos and the craziness, and let love again choose to be that love tomorrow everywhere you go.
Absolutely. And we have our little miracle. Hello, Marlene. Thank you for being here. All right, so we are putting on our chanting hat and getting going with this first chant of Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. So, Karen, would you speak about that, please?
Yes, so this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in a short meditation on freedom, and then we'll go into our second chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed.
Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed. Om
Om
Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
We declare that all illusions, illness, and allergies be removed. Om
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha. Om
Om
Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Pataye Namaha. Om
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Om
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Ganapataye Namaha Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Om
Namaha. Om
Ganapataye
Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha Om Ganapataye Namaha Om
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha Om Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha Om Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha. Om Gam
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
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 Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Let's take a breath into our heart center. Focus in on the energy of freedom. When we let go of things that are not serving us, when we let go of the concept that we are separate and that illusion of separation, thinking that things can come between us and the Creator, or even that things can come between us and each other, then we let go of all of the limits. And when we do that, then we reach that higher plane. We go up, up, up to the higher dimension and the higher frequency of love. And that's where we are now. And we're going to chant this next chant, which is known as the miracle chant or the chant of love. It is Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Karen, please tell us about that.
Yes, so this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number, and then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
We declare that all are happy and healthy. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
We declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo, Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
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 Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
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 Kyo, Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam
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 Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam 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 Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo, Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo,
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo,
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo,
Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo,
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Let's go once again into our heart space. We do this with the breath and connect in with who we truly are, the big self, our spirit self. And in that mode of being, we give honor to God every night. We chant Om 3 times to honor God because Om is the cosmic sound for God. There is no word that can describe God, but Om comes the closest we can get to honoring and speaking and shouting out God's name. And then we stay in our hearts for a moment and give that love out into the world. So take a deep breath in, and you're welcome to join us in the chanting of Om. Om. Hold that energy of peace of love, of joy in your heart. And as you breathe each breath, just say the words, peace in my heart, peace in my home, peace in our world. And let's send that love, that intention that we just spoke, just send it out wherever it needs to go. Spirit knows where to lead it to. And may every being on earth feel those words that we said, to have peace in everyone's heart, peace in all the homes, and peace in all our worlds. Om Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, sweet peace. May there be peace on our earth. And we do declare that there is. I'm going to put the words up, and I'm going to see if Christine will count us down to
I am honored. We do this every night, people. We declare that the peace on earth and be kind to everyone else. 1, 2, 3.
We declare
that there is
peace on earth,
and
and we declare that peace is inside of all,
inside of each of us.
we choose to see only light.
See only light.
Choose to see
So it is.
Amen.
forever and ever. Amen.
Yeah. Like Christine was saying, we do this every night. And we've been doing this for 1,246 days now and counting. And we've been doing this as a group known as
the P's for peace.
The P's for peace. And that's what we are. We're all peas in a pod. And we have Teri P, we have Karen P, we have Chris P, we have Charlie P, we have Gracie P, and we have Marlene, our Miracle P. And anyone else watching, you all are honorary P's. And if you've never been here before, our question is, wouldn't you like to be a
Me too.
and to be part of the P movement for peace? And we're having a wonderful program right now that Teri needs to get to. Teri,
Yes.
ready
So,
to go?
ready to go. And tune in tomorrow. We'll be doing this again tomorrow night, same time, 8 o'clock Eastern. And at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we will do a special peace meditation that we've been doing every day to call on world peace among our leaders. So 10millionforworldpeace.org. If you haven't been there, go check it out. We appreciate you all so much being here with us tonight. We certainly love you and thank you for joining us on this mission of world peace. And we leave you with
Namaste, y'all.
We will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Good night, Gracie. I'm so glad you were with us tonight. Good night, Marlene.
Good
Good
night,
night,
Marlene.
everybody.